Hello, everyone. Welcome to the American Popular Culture channel. This channel focuses on everything pop culture, your favorite movies, music, TV shows, everything. We got you covered. We're even going to throw some news in there as well. Now, just a quick caveat when I say American, okay? I do recognize that the continents North America and South America all are encompassing of the Americans, right? So everyone who lives in North America and South America can be considered American. I absolutely understand that. And this channel is extremely inclusive, okay? Which is one of the great things about YouTube. It's global. However, because I want to focus on one specific niche, I'm such a movie and film and music buff, right? And I was born and raised here. I want to focus on the American, the USA. I'll use those interchangeably, okay? So I just want to point that out in the welcome video, and I want everyone to feel warm and welcome. And American pop culture, it goes all over the world. It touches hearts everywhere on the globe, right? So I want to welcome all of you and introduce you to this channel. This is my first video, and I'm so excited about the things that I get to create and bring and hopefully entertain and bring you guys joy out there. And I hope that you feel comfortable and joyful when you come to this channel. You're definitely welcome. But let's get into what the channel entails. So, just to reiterate, this channel will focus on news, celebrities, and everything pop culture in the USA because our country's news is kind of pop culture. It's and that's why I included the news in there because for me, I was born and raised here. Just to give you a quick background, I was born in Ohio, which is a state in the Midwest. And as far as like politics are concerned, I am actually a registered independent. So our two big parties here are the Democrats and Republicans. But as you know, as independent thinking as I am, I chose to register independent, which means that sometimes I do vote Democratic and sometimes I vote Republican, but I don't want to focus too much on the news. But the only reason why I brought it up is because for the past few years, it's been a bit entertaining. So I definitely am going to put those stories in there as well, right? But the big thing that America is known for, in addition to our military and our crazy news, is our film, our TV, Hollywood, right? So that's definitely a big focus of what I'm going to bring to this channel. Production studios, we have huge movie budgets here, and I've never been to Hollywood, but I want to go one day. I have some friends and family out in California, and this country is really big. It's 50 states and territories, so so I definitely want to visit all of the states before. Well, it's on my bucket list, right? So another thing I want to focus on here is cuisine and sports, because one thing that I love about America is that we have collegiate sports. So a lot of times other universities around the world, they'll focus solely on academics. Of course they'll have social clubs, but here in the US, we have the NCAA, which is huge for college basketball, the March Madness, that whole bracket, we'll cover that. And there's college football, which is really big here. They have huge stadiums and multi-million-dollar budgets and things like that. So that's definitely a huge part of American culture. And one great thing about pop culture, the university that I went to is in Northwestern Ohio. It's called Bowling Green State University. And they have the first and one of the largest pop culture departments, academic departments in the nation. So I remember taking pop culture classes, and those classes focused on things like comic books and stand-up, comedy shows, and just all different facets and outliers of Hollywood, the origins of film, and we studied just all different types of movies and music. I remember taking a history of hip hop class. It was just really fun. I remember, yeah, one of the film classes, I can't remember what it was, but I did take the comedian course as well because I love to laugh. I love, everything comedy. I'll put some stuff in there as well about comedians. So, but I really enjoy the pop culture aspect of this country. It's one of, I think, our better exports, if you will, that influences the whole world. So, and the wonderful thing, of course, about the USA, given that it's so big and that there's 50 states, is that it provides so much material for the channel to grow. So I don't think that I'll ever run out of material for this channel because, when I am blessed enough to travel internationally, and I do know the running joke about Americans not traveling, but I've had the opportunity to go not only to Canada, which is our northern neighbors, but I've gone to Europe and other places in around the world. But it always is wonderful to see just how influential and how broad reaching American culture is. And I'm just like, wow, like that's really cool to see so many people enjoying our movies and music and different things like that. So that's definitely something that people can find common ground and connect on. Like, what's your favorite TV show? And they'll tell me, oh, I grew up watching The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, or um, Friends, or I learned English watching Friends, and I'm just amazed. Like, wow, that's that's amazing. Or like Fraggle Rock, which was one of my favorite shows. Like I remember, Saturday morning cartoons. It was so fun, and now kids have so many YouTube channels that they can watch. But growing up, like the Smurfs were always a big, favorite of mine, and just to know that global reach to people all over the world is phenomenal. So that's something I definitely want to cover here. Another thing I love about being an American is that our country is constantly evolving for the better, right? So I know that there's so many things that we can do differently in our country, and compared to the rest of the world, we're fairly young, to be honest, but we're continuously, growing and changing and striving toward becoming a perfect union, a more perfect union, which is what's written in our Constitution. So, yes, the US is far from perfect, but there is no other place that I would rather be from because I feel like this is one of the best countries in the world. Not the best, but one of the best. It's truly the land of opportunity, and I cannot wait to share all things pop culture with you. So God bless the USA. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, and let me know, what's your favorite aspect of American culture? Are you a big Hollywood film buff like me? Do you love the music? Let me know in the comments. And please introduce yourself. And again, welcome. Howdy, y'all. And I cannot wait to get to know all of you in the near future. Take care, everybody. Bye.